What is up, car addicts? Welcome to our Need for Speed Heat video. This will be customizing the 2017 Ford GT, and yes, you read that title right. We're going to be V8 swapping this thing. I'm one of the people that I honestly really don't like the engine sound of this car. I respect the performance, what it did in the racetrack and everything, the race car and all that stuff, but personally, no matter what it does, I just still can't stand that engine sound, especially in this game. We can take a listen here. Just sounds like a straight piped V6 Mustang or something. It just I don't really like that. I prefer, from the 60s, the original GT40, 2005 Ford GT, they both have nice V8s, and that's what we're going to be doing here. So that's the first thing we're going to jump into. Let's go ahead and swap out that motor. So you go here to the customization, you press triangle if you're on PS4 or Y if you're on Xbox One to swap engine, as you can see there in the engine options. Then we have a few different engines here you can choose from. You can take a listen to each one. So here's a 6.2 liter V8, which is kind of like an LS motor. See, it sounds kind of like a Corvette. Then you have this one, which is a 5 liter V8, which I assume is kind of like a Coyote motor. Well, that's probably what we're gonna put in it. Then you have a 5.2 liter V12. I'm not sure how that would fit in there, but and you got this is the stock engine, a 3.5 liter V6. Then here you have an 8.4 liter V10, which is the Viper engine. So if you want to have a Viper engine in your Ford, I guess. You have the 3.9 liter V8, which I would assume is kind of similar to a McLaren. I think that's where they got the engine from. Sounds kind of like a McLaren. And the last one here, 6.5 liter V12. Sounds kind of like a Lamborghini, kind of. So we're gonna be doing the 6.2 will give us I don't think it's the most power, 1239. Yeah, the 6.2 liter and the 6.5 liter V12. So the first and last engine option, those are the ones that will give us the most power, but I don't want this to sound too much like a Corvette. I want it more to sound like a Ford. So I'm going to do the 5 liter V8, a little bit less horsepower, but I think it's worth it for the sound. And we're going to put a turbo on it and all that stuff, so we'll do this one. $303,000 for the engine swap, but I think it's well worth it. There we go. Oh yes. Finally, the proper sound it was supposed to have. I'm gonna get so much hate for this. So, inventory, we're gonna do Ultimate Plus crankshaft. Here, let me toggle the side here so you can see the numbers going up there. Ultimate Plus ECU. Ultimate Plus cooling. We're already at 840 horsepower. Ultimate Plus exhaust. 945 horsepower, and here's the big one that jumps it up a lot. That's the turbo upgrade. So we're gonna go with the one that gives us the most power, and that is the the Solo turbocharger. Actually, is there Ultimate Plus? Okay, I'll buy one because I was looking through my inventory. I think I put it on one of my other cars, but I'll buy it again. It's fine. 62,000. There you go. 270 horsepower bump. Definitely. Okay. Do the nitrous. Do I have a? Okay, I don't have. Okay, I'll just buy it. Got a 15-pound tank. Gets up to that top speed. And track suspension. You can see the suspension even changing on the car itself, going up and down. Track suspension there. Let's do the elite brakes. I think I have that in inventory. I don't. Okay, I'll just buy it. Let's do track tires, part shop, track tires. There we go. And this car already comes with upgraded clutch, so that's nice. This one says it's increasing the response time. I don't see. Oh, this is Elite Plus. I didn't see the plus. Okay. Transmission. It already comes stock with the best one. Good. So yep, so there we go. Differential, we'll do track differential. I don't have any there. Okay, just buy it again. There we go, 7,500 bucks. And auxiliary, I think I have. I don't know. Okay, I put it on another car. I have to keep forgetting to take it off the other cars. It's fine. Nitrous power. And the... I don't really need any of these right now. I only need the nitrous power for the run that we're gonna do, so I'll just leave it with that. Alright, so now the visual customization. So now this thing is internally fully maxed out. It sounds amazing. Give the turbo blow off valve. That's insane. Go to visual customization. We got body, so you got the wheels. We'll do that last. You got the canards. So you can do double canards if you want. I feel like kind of ruins the lines of this section of the car, so I'm not going to do that. Front splitter. We got this one, which kind of, I guess you can say, finishes off the front end. Then you got these that are a little bit too wide in my opinion. You see the width there, they're just way too wide. This one kind of blends in. It looks kind of like a factory option. I like it. Moving along to front bumper, we got this weird looking one here, and then this one, which is the stock one but with the lip right above the splitter painted. You can see the difference there. I like the carbon fiber a little more, so I'm going to leave the stock one there. We got hoods. So here's where you're, well, I don't want to ruin it, we'll just go through them. So we got this double vent here, and we got these kind of like louvers vents. I like these a lot. Well, not louvers, they're just vents. I like these. Very subtle touch, nothing too crazy. We got another vent there. Just a lot of different vents. And then all of a sudden, boom, wide body kit. Let's do a side angle here. Look at that. That is nuts. That is so insane. And then it's the same wide body kit, but with different vents on the fender area and the hood area. So this is the stock hood with the wide body, and then you have all the different vented ones. I would have done this one, but it already has vents on the wide body. I feel like that's too much. So I'm going to do the stock hood with the wide body. There's already vents on the wide body. I think it's too much to put extra vents on the inside. Let's do that. Oh my god, the front end of this thing. Jesus. That's way too much. Alright, headlights. So you got the stock ones, then you got these like baby blue ones, yellow, lighter blue, purple, and then like a multicolor. I guess these are kind of cool. I don't know. I kind of prefer the stock ones, but I don't like the stock ones. That's too bright. But what's kind of cool about these though is that they're tinted when they're off. It's kind of weird. I like the stock ones a little more. I like to see like the little LED lines that go around. Moving along to the mirrors. So you have the stock ones here. You have race car style mirrors. Then like weird looking Corvette mirror. I don't know what that is. And then it's like concept car looking mirror, which that's way too tall. It's way too high up. I don't like that. So leave the stock one there. As a matter of fact, did they get this right? Let's see. They did. Nice. If you see the driver's side mirror, how close it is to the, I guess you can say the line of the door. And if you look at the passenger side, you see how it's further back. That's how the actual car is. Because if they were to put it the same on both sides, you wouldn't be able to see your passenger mirror from the driver's seat. So that's kind of cool that they actually did that. That's nice. Attention to detail. Side skirts, you have the stock ones. Then you have these, which add like a really low lip to the front, and they come out a little bit there. And then you have these, which are kind of similar to the stock ones, but they come out a tiny. Do they come out? Yeah, they come out a very tiny bit, barely anything. And they have a little fin on the end. I don't think that looks too bad. I'll throw that on there. Rear fenders. So we got these vents, then boom, there's your wide body, and then you can do the vents with the wide body if you want. Even though the wide body's kind of covering the other vents, that's weird. I'll do the no vents with the wide body. We gotta match the front, obviously. I hate how it cuts off right there at the back. I wish it would go like all the way down or something, but that's just the case with some of these wide bodies. Trunk lid, okay. You got vents there. I don't like that. Are we gonna cook some steaks back here or something? Oh, it looks like a barbecue grill. I don't like that. And then this one's the sound system, which doesn't do anything in this game. I They've had that in literally every. They had it in 2015 and Payback, and now in this, and I don't even know what it does. I don't think it does anything. I've purchased it from some cars, and I don't notice a difference at all. Spoiler. So you have the stock one. Keep in mind, if you guys know the GT well, you know the spoiler comes up. It has the air brake and all that stuff. If you put any of these spoiler options on here, you lose that functionality, which sucks. This one, that's ridiculous. Then you got this giant rear spoiler. It looks like a park bench. Then you got this ducktail, which looks okay, but it's just way too big. I mean, what is that? That's ridiculous. It looks like an aftermarket eBay part. That's just too much. Then you got a drag wing. I guess if you want to turn it into a drag car. Then you got a clear one. Don't know what. And then this giant thing. My God. Okay. I want to keep my functional rear spoiler, so I'm not going to put any of those. Exhaust. So you got the stock ones. And you got the silver, carbon fiber, and then titanium that sticks out way too much. That's why. Oh man. Okay, carbon fiber. Tail lights. Trying to get to the tail light. It's skipping over it. There we go. You got the stock ones. Then you have. Oh, okay. It's a light tint and then a really dark tint. I think the light tint. Yeah, let's do a light tint. I don't like them, you know, fully black either. That just looks weird. Rear bumper. So if you want to cut even more, I don't know. That's so weird. You want to cut off a chunk of the bumper and put a carbon fiber fin? I guess you can do that. That's weird. License plate. We'll do it after the diffuser. So that's okay. So it removes all the venting and puts a very flat, simple carbon fiber diffuser. Even more simple than that. I don't like any of these. This one looks okay, but I feel like, I don't know, I like the vents at the rear. I'm gonna keep that one. License plates. Let's do the background. Throw something random on there. Oh, with the skulls. That looks pretty cool. Plate frame. Need for speed. Yes. I'm just gonna go simple on this one. I'm not gonna go crazy. Or how about something like that. V6 LOL. Something like that. I don't know. Oh man. It's like they're coming up behind me. I think it's a V6, and then you do this. It's like, never mind, not a V6. Alright, wheel color. Let's go to rims. You have, you know, calipers and brake discs and all that stuff. So what's kind of cool, you can actually paint the stock wheels, which that's not what I'm going to do. Obviously you can change them, you can buy some aftermarket ones, but I love the stock wheels, especially with the GT center cap. They're so simple, you don't really need any more than that. I mean, I personally love them. I'm gonna do them. The actual car has them kind of like a gray, so I'm gonna do that. Let's be okay. Got that. Apply to all rims. And secondary would be the outer part. There we go. Very nice. All right. Got calipers. You got the stock Brembos in like a tan goldish color. So I'm definitely gonna change that to match our livery that we're gonna be putting on here. So I'm gonna do the blue. Do the same thing for the rear. Where's the brake disc? There we go. You got the carbon ceramic stock, and then you have these other ones. Keep the carbon ceramics on there. Tires, you know, you can mess around with the tires if you want. It's just tire lettering and tire tread pattern. I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. Let's match our rear with the brake calipers. There we go. Unfortunately, you can't paint the stock brake calipers. That'd be a lot nicer than changing one with a different brand, but at least we have the option to at least get a color on there, you know, one way or another. Yeah, we did everything on here. We did side skirts, mirrors, did everything. Now it's time for the livery. So now we're gonna go to paint and wrap. Then we're gonna go to the community. I could make up color myself, but I'm not gonna do that. I do want some stripes on there, and if you're too lazy to create them like me, you can just go to the community, and people have already done that. So go here to trending, and boom, people have already created stuff on here. People get really creative on here. Some guy even did a golf one. So I already thought of the one I was gonna do before the video. Where is it? Ah, here we go. The silver with the blue stripes, and then we got the blue matching calipers. Love that. Calipers are a little bit lighter, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay. Oh, that was free? Nice. Awesome. Okay. Effects, it's just nitrous color, tire smoke, underglow, kind of like GTA style, options. You can do air suspension if you want, different horns. Stance, so you can lower it. Let's change the view right here. We start going down. That's ridiculous. Stock ride height. Let's do, I think, like 2 or 3 clicks down. Right about there is good. And obviously you can do the camber and all that if you want for some reason. Let's discard that. Exhaust note. Let's make this V8 sound even better. Okay, so we'll go here to timber. This is right out there. You can make it sound even more aggressive than what it already sounds like. Definitely. Wow. And then tone. Change the tone a little bit. Wow. Like right there. It's like a little bit of a deeper tone. And then overrun. This is how many cracks and pops and flames you get. Well, there, I mean, that's just nuts. That's just ridiculous. And then here you can see there's no cracks or pops. And there's more cracks, more pops, and flames. This car already shoots a lot of them. Right there is good. And then pipe resonance. This one also kind of changes the tone a little bit. I don't think I'm going to mess around with that one. I think it's good as it is. Save that. Alright. Pretty much got everything. Yep, we're all good to go. We did the internal modifications at the beginning of the video. Alright, let's drive this thing. We're also going to do a top speed test after the bridge area with the nitrous. Should be fun. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, this is amazing! Oh, I love this. Wow. It sounds so good. Ooh, the drift machine. Damn! Oh man. When that active arrow wing, we slam on the brakes, it leans up. Oh man. Yes. The way the GT was meant to be. Wow, what a beast. Trying to do a donut there. See the bridge over there. Doing our top speed run on there. Once we get there. Back end comes out a little bit. Alright, here we go. Use nitrous after the bridge. Let's see how it does. All motor and then nitrous after the bridge. $242. Not bad. So I think it's kind of limited there. It's weird. The game limits cars in here to like 245, 240-ish in that area. I haven't driven a car yet that goes past 245. That was the Regera that still holds the crown out of all the cars I've customized so far. So we'll see later on when I customize more cars if any other car will take that crown. But currently, the Regera is the king. Not a bad car, the GT. I mean, the V8 swap makes it so much better. It drives really fast, the acceleration, everything's great. It feels a little loose, but I think in the live tuning, you can kind of mess around with that and increase the downforce. That will help you out a little bit. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.